అందరికీ నమస్కారములు. నమో నమః. Today is the third and final day of our classes on Bhagavad Gita by Dr. C.S.R. Prabhu Garu. Let us start the session with Vande Mataram by Challa Chitti Babu Garu and Prarthana by Ramesh Garu. Challa Chitti Babu Garu, please.
वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम सुजला सुफला मलयज शीतला सस्य श्यामला मातरम वंदे मातरम शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी पुल्लकुसुमिता द्रुमदलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् वंदे मातरम।
వందే మాతరం. ధన్యవాదములండి. Now let us request Ramesh Garu to chant Prarthana, please.
Thank you, Andy. So, good morning. Let's do, as usual, 1 minute of meditation, followed by 3 times chanting of Omkara. Okay, let's start meditation. Let's do Omkara 3 times. Om. ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमस्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणान् ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणाधिपतये नमः। ॐ प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवतिर्यवतु। ॐ श्री महासरस्वत्यै नमः। गुरुरेव गति गुरुमेव भजे गुरुनैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरो मां पाहि गुरो। ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतंगमय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्य देवो भव अतिथि देवो भव। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। नमस्कार।
ధన్యవాదములండి రమేష్ గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. Now let us request Prabhu Garu to start the webinar, please.
नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। So friends, today we'll cover the 6th and 7th and 8th, possibly 3 chapters more, and we will postpone the remaining chapters to some special classes to be held in June. Srimad Bhagavad Gita षष्ठोऽध्यायः आत्मसंयमयोगः। श्रीभगवानुवाच अनाश्रितः कर्मफलं कार्यं कर्म करोति यः स सन्न्यासी च योगी च निरग्निर्न चाक्रियः न निरग्निर्न चाक्रियः। So what is sannyasa, what is yoga has been deliberated in the 5th chapter. Again in the 6th chapter the topic is being raised. Is sannyasi who has given up the obsession to the results of his actions, but he will be performing all actions perfectly to the maximum perfection. And only he is sannyasi and not a person who has given up Agni and given up all actions. Normally, sannyasi is supposed to be a person who will go through a particular ritual in which he will give up all his individual identity related aspects. Individual identity related aspects are his name, his Agni Karyam, that is every day everyone was performing Agnihotram and various other activities. So he will go through a ritual where he will give up his individuality. In fact, he will perform a Pinda Pradhanam to his own individual Jivatma and he will become one with Brahman. A sannyasi is one with Brahman, that's why his name will be Ananda, Vivekananda, Brahmananda, Ashokananda, Tadvidananda, Satchidananda, Chinmayananda, all Ananda only. because Brahman is Anand, Anando Brahman. So what Lord Krishna is telling is a different interpretation. Because Lord Krishna himself, or Rama himself, performed all activities. They did not renounce the world and become sannyasis, though they are qualified to do so. Because already as explained, they performed all actions for the benefit of the society, Loka Sangraharthaya, not for themselves. So a person who performs activities without selfish interest, anasrita karma phalam, without being dependent or obsessed or enslaved by the results of his work or actions. Karyam karma karoti yaha sa sannyasi. He is real sannyasi. And he is also yogi. Yogi cha. Na niragnir na chakriya. Not just by a ritual of giving up fire rituals and giving up all actions and sitting idle. Yam sanyasamiti prahur yogam tam vidhi pandava. Na hyasanyasta sankalpo yogi bhavati kaschana. What is called sannyasa is actually yoga. Because what is yoga? Who is a yogi? Sannyasta sankalpa. Sankalpa prabhavan kaman chakva sarvana seshataha. The first requirement in yoga abhyasa, meditation, is to give up all your desires and thoughts and proposals, sankalpas in the mind. That is sannyasa of the sankalpa. Nahi asanyasta sankalpo yogi bhavati kaschana. Without giving up, renouncing all the sankalpas, anybody cannot become yogi. So what is yoga is sannyasa and what is sannyasa is yoga. Yam sanyasamiti prahuttam yogam vidhi pandava nahi asanyasta sankalpo yogi bhavati kaschana. Arurukshor muner yogam karma karanam uchyate yoga rudhasya tasyaiva shamak karanam uchyate. The other interesting thing is, for a yoga rudha, a person who is established in yoga, karma is the cause of peace. Shamak karanam uchyate. It is not a cause of disturbance or war. Because for others, if you have to do anything, it's a big problem. He will be finding it like a war, not peace. Anything, we also know when we want to conduct this program, this session today morning is also a war. Early morning, you have to see the time and you have to get ready, how many activities behind it. So, whereas for an expert yogi or an expert doer of things, this is not a war, this is peace. Cause of peace. Arurukshor muner yogam karma karanam uchyate yoga rudhasya tasyaiva shamak karanam uchyate. Shama. Shama is calmness, peace. For a yoga rudha, for a person who is well established in yoga or riding over yoga, everything, all karma is a cause of peace and not war, not lack of peace. I hope you are able to understand what is meant here. Yada hinendriyardhesh na karmasvanshajyate sarvasankalpa sannyasi yoga rudhastadocchite. Who is yoga rudha? As long as yadahi indriyardheshu karmasvanshajyate na karmasvanshajyate. As long as a person is not engaged in sensory enjoyments, indriyardhas means objects of senses. Senses, we have the 5 senses, pancha jnanendriyas and pancha karmendriyas. So they have their objects. They are going towards certain objects, like you taste, tasty food like that. So those, as long as you are not involved in sensual enjoyments, then you are already sannyasi, sarva sankalpa sannyasi, yoga rudhastaruch. Then you are a yoga rudha. You are arudha, established, riding over yoga. Now, the most profound management principles are going to be spoken about. As we discussed in the first day, the Bhagavad Gita is not a religious text as such. It is also a religious text, but it is a management text. It is a psychology text. It is a philosophy text. It is a text of all subjects. Uddhared atmana atmana. Now he is telling You shall uplift yourself. You shall elevate yourself. You move upwards. Na atmanam avasadayat. Don't allow yourself to go downwards. Don't fall. Atmaiva hyatmano bandhuratmaiva ripuratma. You are your own friend and you are your own. Why is he telling all this? Bandhuratmatmanastasya atmaiva atmana jitaha. You are your own friend if you have conquered yourself, if you have controlled yourself, if you have possessed yourself, if you are in control of yourself. Anatmanasya shatrutve varteda atmaiva shatruva. If you have no control over yourself, you have not conquered yourself, then you yourself will behave and act and turn out to be your own enemy. See, these two sentences are summarizing the entire concept of discipline, management, self-control. You know, in military also we have a great amount of discipline. Even in management, corporate sector also we have certain amount of discipline. So the first thing he is telling is Uddhare Atmanatma. Why is he telling this? Because he knows that every day in our transactions, other than this class, all other transactions, we are falling. In this class, we are elevating ourselves. But in other times, we'll have so many problems. We'll be falling down and down and down. We may sometimes fall down to a very, very low level. We may crawl. We may beg. So what do you mean by falling? Falling is you get angry, you have fights, you shout at people, you have war. You just open in TV and see what is happening. Wars are happening. What is war? War is an indication of downfall of the parties, both warring parties. So he's talking of that situation. Every day, except the spiritual time which you spend like this, like in this class or any other spiritual time, all other worldly activities, you're falling down. You're likely to fall down. You are likely to be encaptivated by anger, lust, greed, jealousy, desire, so on and so forth. So that is what he means by don't fall. You, on the contrary, you should elevate yourself. Because you are already fallen. People are already fallen. So they have to elevate themselves. Uddharayed atmanatma. Na atmanam avasadayet. Atmaiva. Why? I mean, then you'll say, no, that person is my enemy is like my so-and-so is my enemy, right? My neighbor. My neighbor could be my wife or my son or my boss or my subordinate or my brother or anyone. So that neighbor is my enemy. So he is doing all wrong things. This is their he or she is doing like this, etc., etc. Then the answer is given here is, oh, you are your own friend and you are your own enemy. Don't blame others because you are your own friend if you have controlled yourself and you have conquered yourself. Why clashes happen? Why enemies are created in wars? And wars happen because you have not controlled yourself. You have blasted out. You are blurting out. You have removed all stops, all controls. So, bandhuratmatmana yenatmaiva atmana jitaha. If you have conquered yourself, if you are in control of yourself, in other words, if you are in great amount of discipline, military discipline, then there will be no enemy for you. Everybody will be a friend. Anatmanastu shatrutve varteda atmaiva shatruvat. If you are behaving without control of yourself, without conquering yourself, in a haphazard manner or in a licentious, promiscuous manner, to talk some nonsense, it will be provocative, and there will be a fight, and you will have enemy spirit. Atmaiva shatruvat, jitatmana prashantasya. A person who has conquered himself is jitatma. How is he? Jitatmana prashantasya paramatma samahitaha sitoshna sukhadukheshu tatha manapamana. If he has conquered himself, he is a jitatman, then he will be prashanti, in deep peace, and he will be in equanimity condition. On one side with Paramatma, he will be connected. On the other side, he will be demonstrating, displaying equanimity to the opposites. Praise and insult, Mana and Apamana, Sita and Ushna, Sukha and Dukha. So he will be equanimous because he is wise, he is mature, he is so peaceful that you cannot disturb his peace. He will be looking at all these things as childish. He will be deeply wise and mature. Jnana Vijnana Triptatma, he will be fully satisfied. Nindu Kunda Tonakavu. Half vessels will make noise. Kanchu Moginettu Kanakambu Mroguna. Alpudepudu Palku Adambaramuga. Rajjanundu Palku Chalaga. Kanchu Moginettu Kanakam. Jnana Vijnana Triptatma. Kutastho Vijitendriyaha. He has conquered his senses. He is neutral. He does not take sides with the warring groups. And he is fully satisfied, stabilized with Jnana and Vijnana both. What is Jnana? Jnana we have discussed in the 4th chapter. Jnana of the Supreme Being, Supreme Jnana, the ultimate truth, final truth, the real truth. Knowing that. And Vijnana, what is Vijnana? Is applying it in life. As Confucius said, knowledge is having and applying it. If you just know something and don't apply it, you just keep quiet, like what Bhishma and Drona did at the time of Draupadi Vastrapana. They kept quiet. They know everything, but they kept quiet. That's why the war took place. And they paid the price for that, keeping quiet. So applying the knowledge into action is Vijnana, and that is equally important as Jnana. Jnana Vijnana Triptatma is fully saturated to the brim with Jnana and Vijnana. Kutastho Vijitendriyaha Yukta Ityuchyate Yogi. He is known as Yukta, Yogi. Yukta means with yoga. Yuj Dhatu. Yukta Ityuchyate Yogi. Samalosthashma Kanchana. He will be equanimous to mud and gold. Surun Mitra Yudasina Madhyastadvesha Bandhushu. Sadhushvapicha Papeshu Samabuddhir Sishyate. He will be equanimous to friends, enemies, neutrals, unknown people, mediators, and haters, and relatives. Surun, friend. Mitra is more deeper friend. Ari, enemy. Udasina, unconcerned fellow. Madhyastha, mediator. Dveshya, hater. Bandhu, relative, or close friend. With all these people and also with sadhus, sadhushvapicha, papeshu, even with sinners, with good people and with bad people also, he will be equanimous. Yogi yunjita satatam atmanam rahasistitaha. Having practiced the processes of yoga, always and being established himself, ekaki in loneliness, yatachittatma, having controlled his mind and self, nirashi without desires, aparigraha without possessiveness. Now, the important topic of Yoga Bhyasa, Raja Yoga. Hatha Yoga is a part of Raja Yoga. We will cover in June Hatha Yoga and Raja Yoga and Yoga Sutras. And the Bhagavad Gita is also a Yoga Shastra. As you know, at the end of every chapter we have been chanting, Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre. It is Brahma Vidya and also Yoga Shastra. Since it is Yoga Shastra, it is now going to explain how to practice yoga. Shuchau deshe pratisthapya sthiramasanamaatmanaha. In a clean place, sit down and in a fixed position. Natyuchritam natinicham. Neither too highly elevated place nor too lowly like a ditch. Chailajina kushottaram. In that place, you sit with some kind of asanam, like Darbhasanam or any other asanam. Chailajina kushottaram tatraikagram manakritva. Sit there and concentrate. Tatra ekagram manakritva. Yata chittendriya kriyaha. Within your full control of your mind and your senses. Upavishya asane. Yunja, sit down in the asana like Padmasana, Siddhasana, Vajrasana, Sukhasana, whatever asana, 4 static asanas are there. Sukhasana is the normal thing which we all sit, basket legs, just sitting cross-legged. Padmasana, you know what it is. Vajrasana we have shown. We'll be teaching all these asanas to you in June in our yoga program. And sit in that asana in a stable position for a long time and practice yoga. Yunjyad yoga atma vishuddhaye. For what purpose? For purification of yourself. Samam kaya sirogrivam. How to say it? Kaya sirogriva. Kaya means body, sira means head, griva means neck. Backbone, that is body, neck and head should be in one line. Samam kaya sirogrivam. Narayan achalam sthiraha. Said without disturbance or motion or vibration. Samprekshana sikagram, sitting like that. You fix your gaze on the nasikagram here. Your eyes should go like this inside. There is nothing physical outside. It's inside. Samprekshana sikagram. Some people say this also, but this is more popular. Samprekshana sikagram swam disaschan avalokayan. Look into yourself. Meditation procedure. Look into yourself. What do you mean by that? Normally we are looking outside. We are looking at objects. But here he says your eyes are almost closed. You are looking at this point and you look into yourself. Prashantatma vigatabhihi, person who is calm down in his self. Prashantatma vigatabhihi, who has given up all fears. Brahmachari vrate sthitah, he'll be with not having any sexual thoughts. Brahmacharya is, you know what it is. So in that vrata, he is fixed. May not be permanently. Permanently means he is a permanent brahmachari, like Dhirendra brahmachari. But even temporary brahmacharya, like even grihastha brahmacharya is there. Brahmachari vrate sthitah, manas samyamya, having controlled mind, matchittah, on to the Supreme Being. Yukta asita, control and be like that. Matparaha, dedicated to me. Me means Supreme Being. Yunjan, and be like that. That is meditation process. Dhyana, Bhagavad Jhanam is talking about a Dhyana Avastha. So by practicing like that, Yunjan evam sadatmanam, Yunjan evam sada atmanam. So going on practicing like this state of meditative condition, yogi niyata manasaha, a yogi who has controlled his mind, shantim nirvana paramam matsamstham adhigachati, he will reach matsamstham, my abode, which is full of peace and which is the supreme transcendental nirvana. Shantim nirvana paramam, the highest, most greatest, supreme peace of nirvana. Brahma nirvana muchati. Shantim nirvana paramam matsamstham adhigachati. So he has given the entire procedure, but of course he only gave a total view. He's not giving day-to-day instructions, minute-to-minute instructions. That we will be doing in our meditation classes in the yoga course in 1 month in June. Natyasnatastu yogosti, who cannot achieve success in yoga siddhi, is telling. Natyasna, a fellow who eats too much cannot. Natyasnatastu yogosti nachaikantamanasnataha. At the same time, a fellow who doesn't eat at all is fasting. He cannot acquire yoga siddhi. Remember, Lord Buddha performed intense tapasya with fasting. Finally, when he took that payasam prepared by Sujata, by breaking that fast, he got enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. Natyasnatastu yogosti nachaikantamanasnataha nachati swapnashilasya. And not a fellow who goes on sleeping day in and day out. Na jagrato naiva cha Arjuna, not a fellow who doesn't sleep at all. Then who will be getting siddhi success in yoga? Yuktahara viharasya, balanced food, balanced activities. Yuktahara viharasya, yukta cheshtasya karmasu, yukta swapnavabodhasya, yogo bhavati dukkha. Only a person who is having balanced way of life, balanced diet, balanced sleep, everything is in balance. That is middle path. Neither two extremes. Getting indulgent or abstaining complete. Both are two extremes. The middle path, yuktahara viharasya, yukta cheshtasya karmasu, yukta swapnavabodhasya, yogo bhavati dukkha. That he will get success in yoga, which will remove all his dukkhas, all his miseries. Yada viniyatam chittam atmanyevavatishtate. As and when, as long as the mind is established in the self, that otherwise the mind is roaming here and there. Malato karma fire, jibh fire, mukmai, manuvato dasris fire, yahato sumiran nahi. The mind is roaming around everywhere. Bring it back. Yada viniyatam chittam atmanyevavatishtati. Let it be established in your own self. Nispraha sarva kamebhyo. Giving up all desires, the mind has to calm down and repose and rest and be established in yourself. That time you are called yukta, that is the state of yoga. A person who is in the state of yoga is called yukta. Yukta ityuchyate tada yatha deepavatas. At that time it will be called yukta. At that time it is the yoga state. Yatha deepo nivatastho Lingate sopama smrita. Just like a jyoti in a lamp will not be flickering, constant steadiness. Like that, the mind will be steady. Yatha deepo nivatastho lingate sopama smrita. Yogino yata chittasya. A person, a yogi who has controlled his mind, he will be like that. Yata chittasya yunjato yogam atmanaha. He will practice yoga abhyasa with his own self. Yatro paramate chittam niruddham yoga sevaya. Where the mind is taking rest in the yoga state of enjoying yoga. Yatra chaivatmanatmanam pashyannatmani tushyati. Where there will be satisfaction, happiness, pleasure, enjoyment of the self, within itself, without going outside for such pleasure. That is Atmanandam. So you may get Anandam from Vishayas, like ice cream, you may get Anandam, or you may get Anandam from music or sound, whatever. But they are all Vishayanandas. Here it is Atmanandam. With or without those, you can get Anandam within yourself. Sukhamatyantikam yat atyantikam, highest pleasure, highest happiness, Brahmanandam, Paramasukadam. So Sukhamatyantikam yat tad buddhigrahyam atindriyam vetti yatra na chaivayam tataschalati tattvataha. Having acquired which you will not be deflecting from it. The highest supreme bliss. Sukham atyantikam yat tad buddhigrahyam atindriyam vetti yatra na chaivayam stitaschalati tattvataha. Yam labdva cha param labham manyatena tataha. Having acquired which you will not be finding anything else more attractive, more beneficial, more going to give you gains. There is nothing more gainful than this. Tam vidya dukkha samyoga viyogam yoga sanyitam. What is that? You know, you acquire knowledge of that yoga, which is dukkha samyoga viyoga, which will remove the samyoga of dukkha. Yoga sanyitam. So that is the subject of yoga. I am finishing today my lecture and getting back to you in June. we will delve deep into the yoga system. Sa nischayena yoktavyo, that has to be known, practiced. Yogo anirvinna chetasa, with a strong determination of mind. Sankalpa prabhavan kaman chaktva sarvan aseshatah. Now he's explaining the process once again of the meditation. First, having given up all desires, all proposals, all pursuits of sensory objects, without any balance left. Aseshatah manasaiva indriyagramam viniyamya. Having controlled your senses by your mind, viniyamya samantatah, fully comprehensively. Shanai shanai uparamet buddhya dhruti grihitaya. Slowly, slowly calm your mind, bringing it back to yourself using your buddhi. Atma samstham manah krutva, establish the mind in yourself. Na kinchidapi chintaye, don't think anything else. Yato yato nischarati manaschanchalam asthiram. Where here and there the mind wanders, tatastato niyamya, from every word, bring it back. Etadatmaiva vasham nayet, established in yourself, within the self. Nayet, lead it to with yourself. Prashant, if you have done it, if your mind has calmed down, prashantamana samhyenam yoginam sukhamuttamam. So the highest happiness, comfort for a yogi will be in the deep state of peace. Upaiti shantarajasam, light of peace. Brahma bhutam akalmasham, it is of the nature of Brahma. Brahmanandam, like that. Akalmasham, without any sins. Yunjannevam sadatmanam yogi vigata kalmashah sukhena brahma samsparsham atyantam sukhamasnute. By practicing this yoga like this, the yogi will reach Brahma samsparsha, contact with the Supreme Brahman, Parabrahm. Atyantam sukham, the highest pleasure and happiness. And then he will realize himself to be everything. Sarvabhutasthamatmanam, sarvabhutasthamatmanam, sarvabhutani jatmani. He will see himself in everything else and everything else in himself. Sarvabhutasthamatmanam, sarvabhutani jatmani, ikshyate yoga yuktatma. He will see oneness with everything. Sarvatra samabhut darshanaha, he will be equanimous to everything and everyone. Yomam pashyati sarvatra, he who sees me in everywhere and everything. Sarvancha mayi pashyati, and he who sees everything in me. Vishwatma. So, tasyaham na pranashyami, obviously the universe is not going to be destroyed. Something will always be there, though there are transformations and changes of a few things. So he is Nitya, permanent. Tasyaham na pranashyami, sachame na pranash. I am not going to be destroyed for him, and he is not going to be destroyed for me. Sarva bhuta sthitam yo mam bhajati ekatvamasthitah. He who performs bhaja, that is, praise me in seeing in everything. Sarvadha vartamanopi, always and even now at this second. Sa yogi mayi vartate, he is acting in me, he lives in me. And therefore atma upamyena sarvatra samam pashyati yorjuna sukham va yadi va dukkham sa yogi paramo mata. A yogi who treats everyone else equal to himself in pleasure or pain, he is the highest yogi. Now, Arjuna is asking a doubt, because you people are not asking any doubt. He is asking on your behalf. Yoyam yogastvaya prokta samyena Madhusudana. Oh Madhusudana, the yoga which you are now teaching, etasyaham napashyami, I am not able to understand. Chanchalatvat sthitim sthiram, because my mind is going helter skelter. It's not becoming stabilized. Chanchalam himana Krishna pramadhi balavadrudham tasyaham nigraham manye vayoriva sudushkaram. Oh Krishna, my mind is continuously moving. It is impossible to control it. It is controlling the air in your hand, in your gift. You cannot. Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Asamshayam Mahabaho. No doubt, O great warrior, Mano Durnigraham Chalam, mind is very difficult to control. Abhyasena tu Kaunteya, only by practice. Vairagyena Chagruhyate, and also by detachment, dispassion, not having desires. So the same thing Patanjali told, Abhyasa Vairagyabhyam Tannirodhaha. Asamjayatmana yogo dushprapa iti me matihi. A person who has not controlled his mind can never reach the yoga state. Nashyatmana tu yattadha shakyo vaptu upayataha. There is no other method except to conquer the mind. Now Arjuna is asking another strange question. You know, people ask all kinds of questions. Ayati Shraddhayopeto Yoga Chalitamaanasaha Aprapya Yoga Samsiddhim Kamgatim Krishna Gacchati. Oh Krishna, what will happen to a yogi who is trying whole life to reach the Siddhi in yoga, the highest level, but he didn't reach, but he died. What will happen to him? Kachinno Bhaya Vibhrashta Chinna Brahmivanashta. What will he be destroyed like a broken mirror into pieces, or will he be able to get any recovery? Apratishto Mahavaho Vimudho Brahmanapati. Without being established in the Brahmajnana, Brahmanapati, in the path of Brahman, if he dies, what will happen? Etam me samshayam Krishna chetu marhasya seshataha. O Krishna, only you are capable of clearing my doubt, this doubt. Tadanyas samshayasya chetana upavajyade. Sri Bhagavan uvacha parthanaiveha namutra vinashastasya vidyate. Nahi kalyanakrit kaschid durgatim tata gacchati. O Partha, nothing will be wasted. A person who went in the positive direction will never get into miserable conditions. Prapya punya kritan lokan. After death, having acquired the other worlds which are caused or born out of the punya he has performed. Ushitva shashvati samah. He will be in the punya lokas, uttama lokas for a long time. And after that, Shuchinam Srimatange Yoga Bhrashto Abhijayate. Such a Yoga Bhrashta who died without reaching final success. After staying in Punyalokas, he will be born again in pure families. Athava Yoginamapi, the family lineage of yogis themselves. Kule bhavati dhimatam etadhi durlabhataram loke janma yadi drusham. It is very difficult to get such a birth. A lot of people are, a lot of parents who are not of high order. So the life of a man is very critically dependent on the parents. So if the parents are yogis or shuchis, Shuchinam Srimatam Gehe Yoga Bhrashto Abhijayate Athava Yoginam Apikule Bhavati Dhimatam Etadhi Durlabhataram Loke Janma Yadidrusham Tatratam Buddhi Samyogam Labhate Paurvadehikam. In the new birth, automatically he will be connecting to his previous life action. Yatate cha tato bhuya tacham samsiddhau kurunandana. He will again start his efforts from where he left. Purvabhyasena ten iva yatate hyavashopi saha. He will put his efforts from that past level only, not again from the beginning. Jijnasurapi yogasya, he will be deeply interested in yoga. Shabda Brahmadi Vartate, he will reach Shabda Brahma. Prayatnad Yatamanastu Yogi Samshuddha Kilbishaha. By going on putting such efforts, Aneka Janma Samsparshaha, after many lives, Tato Yati Param Gatim, he will reach the highest supreme level. And Tapasvibhyo Adhiko Yogi Jnanibhyascha Matodhikah Karmibhyascha Adhiko Yogi Tasmad Yogi Bhavarjuna. So a yogi is supreme, is superior to jnanis, tapasvis, and therefore you become a yogi, O Arjuna. Yogi nam api sarvesham, among all yogis, madgatena antaratmana, shraddhavan bhajate yo mam. He who praises me with bhakti inside his heart, inside himself, he is the greatest of all yogis. Same yuktatamo mataha. Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Atma Samyama Yogo Nama Shashtodhyaya. So the 6th chapter is completed. It's a very profound chapter of Yoga Abhyasa, meditation, sequence, procedure. We will be practicing all these things during our 1-month course in yoga in June. It's a practical topic, practical 1 month. We will be covering. Anybody has any questions in what is told today on 6th chapter, please ask. Don't ask any other questions. Only today's 6th chapter you ask. If you have any doubts. Yes. Arika, yes.
So good morning, sir. So 42nd శ్లోకం మళ్ళొకసారి రిపీట్ చేయరా సార్ అది అథవా యోగినామేవ కులే భవతి ధీమతం ఏతద్ధి దుర్లభం
Yoginameva kule bhakti dhimata. Athava, either he will be born and the Shuchis and Srimata. Srimata means not moneyed, but with greatness. Shuchi, pure family, pure parents, or great parents. In alternatively, Athava, that means other than the above, Yoginameva kule bhavati dhimatam. He will be born in the family lineage of yogis. Of course, if the yogi doesn't marry, then he will not get any children. There will be no family. But if the yogi also marries, then gets a son, and then the lineage, family continuity is there. In that lineage, family, this person will be born. And such a birth is very rare. Etad durlabhataram loke jalma yadidrisham. This kind of birth in the family of yogis lineage is very, very rare. Okay?
ఓకే సార్ థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Next. Any other question?
The platform is open. You can unmute yourself and talk. Yeah, Sanatha Deparma, who is that? Challa
Yeah,
Chittibabu.
Babu. Namaskaram andi. Just now you said that if the yogi doesn't get married, he will not be born into the
No.
yogic whatever.
Not like that.
Okay.
See, if the yoga bhrashta has to be born, then there should be a family of yogi lineage. See, there are 2 types of yogis. Yogis who have become sannyasis, who have gone into forest or caves. There will be no family for them. There will be no son, grandson, great grandson like that. Nothing. But there are other types of yogis who also get married, and they will get son, grandson, great grandson like that. The family will continue. In such a family, this fellow who died halfway through without completing success, he will be born in the family of yogis. That means vice versa. You know, if you remember, Dalai Lama will say so and so fellow in so and so place is born, and he is the next Dalai Lama. So, like that, he is born in an ordinary family. But there are some family like Manikya Prabhu Maharaj. He is a brahmachari. He became underground buried Jiva Samadhi. But his brother married and got a son, and that man married and got a son. Like that, the lineage has continued. So the child will be born in that lineage as the next Pithadipati will be a Yoga Bhrashta in the past. You follow now?
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Yoginam api kule bhavati dhimatam. So like I am born to my mother, who herself is quite deep into yoga, and he had her own guru and all, but she is married. Or so like that, there are people, of course, there are people who don't, who have no, like the sadhus and sannyasis in the caves in Himalayas. There is no chance of any family for.
Yeah, Govindaraj
Yeah,
garu.
Yeah, sir, one question. This Adhyaya, in some books it's called Dhyana Yoga and in some it's called Atma Samyama Yoga.
Yes, yes.
Can it be called the same or is one?
Both are same. No, what is being told, what is being explained there, dhyana is being explained, right?
Yeah.
So that's why it is called Dhyana Yoga. What is Atma Samyama? What is Dhyana? Both are same. There is no Dhyana possible without Atma Samyama. So
Sure.
both are equivalent.
Thank you.
Any other point? How much time we have?
We have half an hour.
So I can cover a new chapter. What do you say?
Yeah, you can cover one more as you can plan. You have enough time.
ప్రభు గారు సార్
చెప్పండి.
యోగ భ్రష్టుడు అంటే మన తెలుగులోను మరి ఎక్కడో భ్రష్ట అంటే నెగటివ్ కానోటేషన్ వస్తుంది కదండి
అవును,
యోగ
because he has
భ్రష్టుడు
not achieved full success in the previous life. If he is
Uh-huh.
full success, Siddha Yogi. He is Yoga Siddha. Yoga Bhrashta means halfway he died. Or somewhere in between.
ఓ ఐ సీ సేమ్ మీనింగ్ ఓకే
That is why Siddha Yogis are different. Yoga Bhrashtas, we are talking of Yoga Bhrashtas. That's the question Arjuna asked. What will happen if he dies without getting full Siddhi? That's why he answered that. Yoga Bhrashta Abhijayate. He is born again after staying in Punya Lokas for a long time. So when you die, immediately you may not be born. So anybody who dies will go to Sarga, Naraka, Punya Lokas. Punya Karma will lead to Punya Lokas. And he will be there for a long time. And then he will be born again. Of course, if he is not born again, then he is liberated. He is already liberated. Then he is Siddha. That means. Anybody else? Anything else?
Sir, good morning. Can I ask one clarification?
Please, please.
Sir, ఇప్పుడు buddhi, manaha, which is superior to what?
Buddhi is higher mind. Intellect.
Higher
Research.
than the soul.
No. It is peace. Don't bring soul into picture. But you asked a question on mind and buddhi. Yes or no? Mind means even animals have mind, but they don't have buddhi. You follow?
Okay.
Suppose they're a dog or a buffalo. It has some mind.
Okay. But
It
they
has
don't
no
have buddhi.
It cannot discriminate. It cannot analyze. Viveka, Vairagya, all that is ruled out.
So whether buddhi controls soul or soul controls the buddhi?
No. Don't bring in soul. Soul is different story. We are talking of manas and buddhi only.
Okay.
We also have ahankara and other things. So don't. All these are the antakaranas. According to Vedanta Darshana, there are 4 antakaranas: mano, buddhi, chitta, ahankara.
Yeah.
In Vedanta, not in Yoga Darshana. In Yoga Darshana, only all 4 are into one. It's called chitta.
Oh.
So yoga's chitta vritti nirodhaha. That's what is 6th chapter is explaining. How to calm the chitta. So quite often chitta and mind are used equivalently in Sanskrit language because they're different darshanas, background, different terminologies, and different time periods, and different protocols, different contexts. So we have to be able to discriminate very carefully, discern at every point.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Okay, now we go to the 7th chapter, Vijnana Yoga. Jnana Vijnana. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Asaktamana Padha Yogam Yunjan Madashraya Asamshayam Samagram Mam Yadhajnasya Sitachrunu. Those who have practiced the yoga which I have explained previously in 6th chapter, and they are totally dedicated to me, and they get realization, God realization, completely, without any doubt, samagram, comprehensively, asamshayam, without any doubts, mam yadhajnasyasi, how I can be known by you, tachrunu, now I'll explain to you, you listen. Jnanam teham savijnanamidam vakshyami aseshataha. Now I am going to tell you the entire jnanam along with vijnanam, without any balance left. Yajnatva neha bhuyo anyajnatavyam avasishyate. I am going to tell you such jnana, such knowledge of it, that after knowing which there is nothing left yet to be known. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschid yatati siddhaye. Out of thousands of human beings, only one person will put effort. Yatati, yatnam, prayatnam. He will put prayatnam to get siddhi. We have discussed how yoga samsiddha and without yoga samsiddha, yoga bhrashtaha, all that we have discussed. Yatatam api siddhanam kaschinmam veti tatvataha. And among those who got success in yoga, only somebody will get complete understanding of me. That is, I am so vast and so great. Now he is explaining. Bhumirapo analo vayu khammano buddhirevacha ahankara itiyam me bhinna prakriti rashtadha. My prakriti, apara prakriti, apareyamitastvanyam prakritim vidhi me param. I have 2 prakritis, one apara prakriti, one para prakriti. Somebody was asking a question some other day. Here is the answer. Prakritis have 2 parts. Apara prakriti, para prakriti. Apara means mundane, grass, which you can see. Bhumi, apa, anala, vayu, kam, manav, buddhi. All this is apara prakriti, which you can notice. But there is a para prakriti, para shakti, which is different, which is related to para vidya. Apareyamitas anyam prakritim vidhi me param, my para prakriti, jiva bhutam mahabaho yayedam dharyate jagat, which is behind this entire creation, which you cannot see. The processes behind the creation. Etad yonini bhutani sarvani tyupadharaya aham krishnasya jagataha prabhava pralayastata. I am the maker, creator of this universe. Jagataha prabhavaha, birth, pralayaha, dissolution too. Matta parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya. There is nothing other than me, O Dhananjaya. Mai sarvamidam protam sutre maniganaiva. Matta parataram nanyat kinchidasti. Nenu kanadi inkoka chinnadi emi ledu. Matta parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya. My sarvamidam protam, everything is in me. Sutre maniganaiva. Just like there is a mala or there is a thread behind all the mani, the beads. So I am not visible, but I am there behind everything. I am bearing everything. Rasoham apsa. I am the rasa in the liquids. Apa. Rasoham apsu kaunteya. Prabhasmi Shashisurya. I am the light in sun and moon. Pranavas sarva vedeshu. The essence. I am that essence. Omkaram Pranavam. I am that in all the Vedas. Shabda Khe. I am the Shabda vibration in this Akasha. Paurusham Rushu. The Paurusham among human beings. Punyo Gandha Prithivyam Cha. Tejas Chasmi Vibhavasau. Jivanam Sarva Bhuteshu. I am the life of all living beings. Tapas Chasmi Tapasvishu. Bijam Mam Sarva Bhutanam Vidhi Partha Sanatanam. I am the Bijam, the original seed of everything. Sarva Bhutanam Vidhi Partha Sanatanam. I am Sanatana. Buddhir Buddhimatam Asmi. I am the Buddhi among the Buddhimans. Tejas Tejasvinamaham. I am the Tejas among Tejasvi. Balam Balavatam Asmi. Kamaraga Vivarjitam. Karma Aviruddho Bhuteshu Kamos. I am the Kama among those which are not against Dharma. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, Artha and Kama. If they are against Dharma, they will lead to destruction. If they are in consistence, in continuation of Dharma, I am that Kama too. Ye chaiva sattvika bhava rajasas tamasas chaye matta evettan vidhi. The sattvika, rajasa, tamasa, all are because of me. Natvaham teshu te mayi. I am not in them, but they are in me. Prifir gunamayair bhavair evis sarvamidam jagat. This whole universe is nothing but made up of three gunas. My mother used to tell me the universe is a balanced equilibrium of the three gunas. All the three gunas act simultaneously. They are in equilibrium. Mohitam na vijanati mamebhya paramavyam. Because the three gunas are from Prakriti and Prakriti is my own. Mama Maya, Daivi Hyesha Gunamayi. Mama Maya Durachya. Now he is telling. How come Trigunas are from me? Because Trigunas are in Prakriti and Prakriti is my own Maya. I create this Maya. You are living in this Maya. Daivi Hyesha Gunamayi. Mama Maya Durachya. It cannot be crossed. Mamevaye Prapadjan. Those who have surrendered to me. Prapatti. Bhakti and Prapatti. Bhakti means devotion. Prapatti means surrender, dedication. Those who have done Prapatti to me, only they can cross this Maya. Namam dushkritiro mudha prapadyante naradhamaha. And fools and crooks and rogues will never surrender to me. And they are the worst of human beings. Mayaya apakrita jnanaha. They are deluded. Their jnana is stolen by Maya. Asuram bhavamasrita. They will behave like asuri pravritti. You can see. If you open the TV and newspaper, you can see how people are behaving with asuri pravritti. And coming back to good people, Chaturvidha bhajante mam. There are 4 types of people who are my bhaktas. Jana Sukritino Arjuna. They are Sukritis, they are good people. Behind the previous one were bad people who will never come towards spirituality. Artho Jijnasu Ardharthi Jnani cha Bharata. Good people are 4 categories. Artha, Jijnasu, Ardharthi and Jnani. Artha means a fellow who is desperate, who he is going to die or is going to he needs food or he needs money, or otherwise he will die. That kind of desperation. Beggar. He's like he's begging. He is also a bhakta. Jijnasu is a fellow who is a little curious. He is not having any problem to be solved, but he is curious. Arey, kya hota hai dekhenge. Let us see what is God, what is Krishna, what is Tirupati, what is Venkateswara Swami. Let us have some fun or inquiry. Artho Jijnasu, Ardharthi. Third fellow is a fellow who wants some business. Ardharthi. He wants money. He wants something. If you go to Tirupati, tomorrow I'm going to Tirupati. I'll be there for 4 days. All these people who are standing in the queue, you ask them, why you have come here? Nobody will say he has come for moksha. Or nobody will say he has come for the Lord, Vishnu, Narayana. He will never say that. He will say, I came for getting job. I came for getting married. I came for getting money. Came for getting elected in the elections. All the politicians will go to Tirupati for getting. They're not interested in Lord Narayana, Vishnu, Venkateswara, Rama, Krishna, Moksha, nothing. They're interested in getting elected. They're interested in getting promotion. They're interested in getting job. There's nothing wrong in that. That's what is happening. Artho, Jijnasur, Ardhardhi, Jnani. But the last category is Jnani. Desham Jnani Nitya Yuktaha. Among them, the Jnani is always connected with me. Eka Bhakti Visishyate. Yes, dedicated bhakti towards me. He excels all others. Priyo hi Jnanino Atyardha. He is my best beloved. Aham cha sacha mama priyaha. He is my beloved and I am his beloved. Udara sarva evete. Jnani to atma eva me matam. All these are good fellows. They are very benevolent, but Jnani is equivalent to me. Asthita sahi yuktatma mameva anuttamam gad. He will reach me. He will merge into me. Bahunam janmanamante jnanavan mam prabhajate. After many lives, a jnanavan will reach me and merge into me. Vasudeva sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabha. A person who can say everything is Vasudeva is very rare and difficult to do. Kamaistaistair hritajnana prabhajante anya devata. Then you may ask a question. How come, what about all other devatas? According to your own desires. Suppose you desire money, then you will worship Lakshmi. If you desire knowledge, you worship Saraswati. In all the schools and colleges, we have Saraswati, not Lakshmi. So, those who worship those devatas, Kamais Taishtair Hritajnana Prabhajante Anya Devata. Tam Niyamamasthaya Prakritchan Swayaha. According to those rules, they perform upasana on those devatas. Yo yo yam yam tanum bhakta sachumichyate. Satyachalam shraddham ameva vidadhamyam. In whatever type of upasana, shraddha, whatever magnitude, quality, quantity, and orientation of whichever form of devata, I will respond in the same form. So he is admitting the multifarious devata upasana forms. Sataya Shraddhaya Yukta Tasya Aradhanamihate Labhate cha tatah kaman mayaiva. Whatever is getting through those devata forms are also coming from me only. Antavattu phalam tesham tadbhavat talpamedasam devan devayato yanti madbhakta yanti mamapi. My bhaktas will reach me and the bhaktas of other devatas will reach them. Avyaktam vyaktimapannam manyante mam abuddhayaha. People think I am a person. I am not a person. Param bhava majananto mama avyayam anuttamam. I am avyaya parabrahman. Naham prakasha sarvasya yogamaya samavrataha. Mudhoyam nabhijanati loko mahamajam avyayam. Vedaham samatitani vartamanani charjuna. Bhavishyani cha bhutani mam tu vedana kaschana. I know everything, but nobody knows me fully. Ichha dvesha samuthena dvandva mohena bharata. Sarva bhutani sammoham sarge yanti parantapa. Yesham tvantagatam pavam jananam punyakarmanam te dvandvamoha nirmukta bhajante mam dridhavrataha jaramarana mokshaya mam ashritya yattanti ye te brahmadad viduhu kritsam adhyatmam. Those who want to get liberation, those who are going to approach me, mam ashritya yatanti, will putting a lot of efforts. Te brahmadad viduhu kritsam adhyatmam. They will finally get Brahma Jnanam. They will reach Brahman, they will reach what is called Adhyatmam and Karma cha Akhilam. Sa Adhibhutam, they know what Adhibhuta, what is Adhidaiva, and what is Adhiyajna. Te vidu ye viduhu, Prayana Kale Pichamam, te viduhu Yukta Chetatasaha. So at the time of death, they will know me. So whatever you have at the time of death, you will reach that. So when they know me at the time of death, they will reach me. Om Tat Sat iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Ana Vijnana Yogo Nama Saptamodhyayaha. How much time we have still? I think it will be difficult to cover 8th chapter. We'll close here. 8th chapter is very serious. Any questions anybody has, ask me now and then we'll close after.
Anybody has questions, ask. Any clarifications required?
Okay, let us close now.
Okay. For today, we'll close. Ramesh garu.
Yeah. Okay. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गो ब्राह्मणभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधना सधना सन्तु जीवन्तु सरदां शतं सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान्मा प्रमदः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु स्वस्ति
ధన్యవాదములండి. Now let us request Challa Chittibabu garu to lead Janaganamana, please.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद.
Right. ధన్యవాదములండి చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు.